The BumbleKast is for entertainment purposes only. The host's comments and opinions, and those of their guests, are wholly their own and do not represent that of any other entity. Content is provided as is, with no guarantees of accuracy or timeliness.
Welcome to the BumbleKast. I'm your host, Ian Flynn, the Bumble King, and joining me as always is my Bumble co-host, Kyle, JCRB Krause.
Welcome to the BumbleKast. I'm your co-host, Kyle Krause, and joining me as always is the host, Ian Flynn. Hi, Ian.
What am I? Where am I? Help! Please! Help!
Help! Help! It's Halloween when we're recording this, so you should be screaming for help.
Probably not. The walls can be surprisingly thin when they want to be.
I guess that's true.
Well, if the police come knocking on the door while we record, Kyle, keep it in there. It'll be great post-credits content.
I'm ready.
Until then, as I expect the most bluish trick-or-treaters out there, we're going to answer these questions that come from our patrons over at patreon.com/BumbleKast, Ko-fi.com/BumbleKast, and our YouTube members.
Allison S. is going to start us off with our first question. Oh no! The Heffalumps and Woozles have somehow stolen jewelry belonging to Christopher Robin's mother. Is the gang from the 100-Acre Wood up to retrieving it? P.S. I was half asleep when this question came to me.
Well, here's the thing. A Heffalump or Woozle is very confusing. A Heffalump or Woozle is very sly. Just like sly. They come in ones or twosles. Mm-hmm. And if they so choosels, before your eyes, you'll see them multiply. I mean, they're extraordinary. So you better be wary. Because they come in every single shape and size. If jewelry is what you covet, you'll find that they love it because they take everything you prize. So that much tracks. And the gang, they absolutely can do it. They will fail upwards into retrieving the jewelry. Everything will go wrong. Rabbit will bicker and be a pain in the butt like he always is. Owl will have all sorts of insightful insights that mean nothing, much like that sentence. Kanga and Roo go home because it's past Roo's bedtime. Robin is kind of losing his mind because he really needs those back. Mom's going to be mad. And Pooh Bear's just kind of trundling along being himself. He's the one who finds everything. He cracks the case. He solves the adventure. He brings it all home. I don't know how, and neither does he.
They're in, they're out, they're all about.
They're far, they're near. They're insincere.
They're gone, they're here. Speaking of things that are gone, that question is done. Now let's move on to the next one. Andrew D. Next up on our anti-Mega Man journey is whatever you planned after Mega Man 5, which seems to be something with the Star Droids according to issue 55. So I guess Mega Man V, to distinguish it from Mega Man 5. In that game, the Star Droid's tech renders weapons useless, so Dr. Light replaces the Super Mega Buster with a new Mega Arm, which allows Mega Man to charge energy in his fist before firing it. He also creates Tango. What did you play in originally, and what happens in the anti-version?
Quick aside, when you specified it was V, it reminded me how Hideo Kojima said Metal Gear 5 was not 5, but V.
Yeah.
And now I'm just imagining Punished Rock. Monsteropolis is a big place, Mega Man.
Yeah. I'm not sure that has stayed true following his departure from Konami.
I don't care. I'm just imagining
this
funny. Mega Man cracking an E-Kang. But it's funny. It just spins in the background.
Oh, boy.
Super Fist can even be read for this version.
Yeah. Oh, no. Answer the question.
Person on Mother Base is named after Maverick. Okay.
No, okay. Answer the question, Ian Flynn.
The original plan was a fairly straight adaptation of Mega Man 5 V whatever on the Game Boy, with a little bit of the extended universe we had developed sprinkled throughout, kind of like Raw Moon. See the effects of the Star Droids on Earth. But I really wasn't looking to reinvent the wheel too much there. There'd be more of a build between, I guess, Mega Man and Terra, and Sunstar coming around to Mega Man. Like maybe he's observing Mega Man's heroism up to this point to better explain his face turn at the end. but really was looking to keep that one pretty close to the source material. Anti-version, Anti-Mega Man is pissed he can't shoot anything anymore. So the fact that Dr. Light allows him to punch things in the face, oh, that'll work for him. That'll work just fine.
Oh, that's an upgrade as far as he's concerned.
Yeah, none of this long-range nonsense. Let me get in there. Mix it up.
Apparently.
And while we're at it, Mega Man, I built you a cat that's so weighted. Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Wowie. Seaman has a question. Goku and Godzilla are fighting outside the Bumble compound. What safety measures are in place to avoid excessive damage?
Are you kidding me? None. Absolutely none. There is nothing that can withstand either one of them individually.
We're standing outside going, let them fight.
Yeah. Whatever happens, happens. If we go out, we're going out in their blaze of glory.
Yeah,
At least we get front row seats.
Exactly. Let them fight indeed. Comic the Hedgehog asks, Scooby-Doo and Mystery Incorporated have been tasked with solving the case of an elusive new Mexican drug dealer known as Heisenberg. How cooked, in every sense of the word, is Walter White?
All I know is that when they finally catch him and they try to take that wrinkled leathery thing off and realize it's him,
it's his face.
Fred's going to say, oh my God, it's his face. To which he says, you're goddamn right.
The chat is asking, he's Mexican? New Mexican, chat. New Mexican. There is a difference.
There is a bit of a weird syntax thing there. It's not saying the Mexican drug dealer is new. It's saying that he's a drug dealer in New Mexico.
Yeah, yes. New Mexican.
I understand the confusion.
Yes, I do too. It's funny.
Goodness, it would be pretty bad if Shaggy and Scooby found all those really weird blue corn chips, though.
Yep.
Well, since we've lost Shaggy, I guess that means Jesse joins the team. And that's nice. He deserves something nice. He'd fit right in.
Okay. Corval asks, after hearing such overwhelming demand for new Mega Man X games, Capcom finally caves and gives the people something to remember. Mega Man X Boom, the spin-off series. Oh, and you have to be the one to write it. Go crazy.
Embrace the madness and the anger. No one's gonna like it, so I might as well just enjoy my time there.
Wasn't there last episode we did Mega Man X, but it's The Office, Mavic Hunter HQ, but it's The Office. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Question is, who in the X cast gets redesigned to be excessively swole?
Good question.
Unless Sigma's just like a regular member of the team and he's secretly evil the whole time.
I mean, that could work. Otherwise,
everybody is answering to Commander Sigma. He's like, excellent job, X. You really took out those bad guys. Curse you, X. You defeated my plans yet again. Commander, what are you saying? Goodness, was that out loud? Tell you what, X, let me send you on another mission far, far away where there's plenty of spikes and death traps.
Otherwise,
you're doing that thing with your voice again, Commander.
Otherwise, Swole Zero would work.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of the red guy equivalent anyway.
Well, since we didn't get our laid back surfer dude in the other Boom,
yeah,
get that for Zero. His surfboard could be named Iris. You know?
Oh no! But yes.
It gets broken at least once an episode, and he holds the pieces going, what am I fighting for?
Damn it.
Otherwise, he's like super chill, even when he's like slaughtering Mavericks left, right, and center. Yeah, dude, you need to like chill, bro. Right in half.
Mm-hmm.
I can see his innards. Might as well really lean into it. X is super conscientious, very, very uptight.
Yeah.
Has the command mission scarf just to be extra dramatic.
Well, I mean, that is the best design for X.
It is. It's really good.
I know.
Okay, just small tangent.
Okay.
X has got such a very simple, elegant design. And
Right.
then all the stuff that came after got very, very over designed afterwards.
Mhm.
So he looked very plain. Command Mission did the impossible task of taking that simple design, updating it for the modern aesthetic, and keeping everything that was cool before, but making it work in the new style.
And making it better. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
The Command Mission X is a masterclass at taking an original concept and updating it to where the franchise is gone. Love that.
Very good. Shame we probably won't see that design again.
Yeah. Axel is absolutely the kid who knows everything and is so tired of everybody else's malarkey. But when he screws up, he's the only one who gets called out on it.
Of course.
Let's see. Alia is also the one who knows what's going on, and she is so tired with all of this noise, all of these idiots.
All of this nonsense.
She keeps trying to navigate them into accidents so that once the chain of command is empty, she can rise to power and actually fix this house. But they keep getting away, and it's so tiresome. And they start to speculate there's somebody inside the Maverick Hunters that's trying to undercut them. And Sigma's like, but who would undercut the Maverick Hunters? He has no idea Ali is technically on his side. I don't know. I'm having fun with this. This is stupid, but I like it.
Yeah. I'd like it too. Here's one from Dove. Hey there, boys. I'm real sorry to bother you, especially first thing at all, but I'm trying to figure out what to do. See, I'm on a boat with friends, and one of the crew had too much to drink last night. So what do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Oh, there's so many options. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Give him a hair of the dog that bit him. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. The list is endless.
Something like that. Here's one from Hero Squad. What would be a haiku for you both?
What is a haiku? It needs certain syllables, which isn't too hard.
I sure cannot trust that I managed a haiku. Can you believe it?
I can. Well done.
Horseweave asks, hello, Ian and Kyle. Don't mind me. I'm just shedding some manly tears over some video game stories that I remember. Do you two have some personal favorite media in video games or OSTs that really hit you in the feels? Mine, for example, was the scene in Chrono Cross with the letter for kid. The music did not make things easier to bear.
I've brought this one up before, and I think it's because it just surprised me how impactful it was.
Yeah.
But the end of Halo Reach, where you and your squad have given everything to reach that point, the rest of the squad is dead, and you are left behind with zero chance of escape, and the objective comes up, Spartans never die, and you fight until you can't fight anymore. There is no hope of rescue. There is no chance of success. You just fight until you can't. And that just caught me completely off guard.
Yeah. One that got to me that I remember is Tale of Symphonia, where you meet Rain and Genus's mom, I say? Or was it both? Was it both parents, or was it just their mom?
Just her mom.
Just her mom, that's right. Yeah, and that was like, I was kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting that to be so impactful, but what I remember, they sold it pretty well for a game from 2002. So I was kind of surprised how much that one got me, but it got me. It definitely got me. Go ahead. Do you have something else?
Well, we're probably going to be on this for a bit. Speaking of Tales games,
yeah,
Tales of Arise did not particularly enjoy the whole thing. Going to be honest, but it had a unequivocally, unapologetically happy ending. And we've been going through a lot at that point. So to see the characters go through their journey and win, not just defeat the evil, but like find personal happiness and fulfillment, was just, it resonated with us both. We're sitting there like, oh, they got the little house with the kitchen and everything. Domestic bliss, which it really tasted sour in my mouth saying it out loud like that. But at the time, man, it was like, oh, they have reached the pinnacle. So happy for these imaginary characters.
Yeah. What'd she say?
Home ownership.
Yeah, it is sad. It is very sad. Real home ownership. It's a dream we will never experience. More recently was Genshin, this stupid waifu game. Stupid anime waifu game. Yoimiya's story quest specifically. Just
the Sumeru one?
Yes, the Sumeru one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was real rough, especially since I played this around the time that things were really not going super well.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a lot of, it's Yoimiya is like the pinnacle of being like somehow simultaneously uplifting and also like the most real, and I don't know, there was just something about that whole thing where I'm like, this is a lot. This is a lot right now. But Yoimiya is like unflinchingly positive, and to have that as, I don't know, something about her demeanor during that whole thing was like, Yoimiya is amazing. Like, that's really
she's
all
best girl. Yeah.
She really truly is. Yeah. And there's really,
and it's not just blind optimism.
No. That's the thing.
Like there is a groundedness to it. While we're extolling the virtues of Genshin,
yeah,
the end, I don't know if it's the end of the Archon quest. I guess it is. When you get the final resolution of what's going on with Farina.
Yeah.
Like, I was really intrigued. I really wanted to know what the mystery was, and we solved it. And I'm like, oh, I'm a bad person for doing this. Oops. I did the right thing, and it was the wrongest thing to do. Oh no, panic.
I didn't really get the sense of that it was necessarily the wrong thing to do, because you kind of ended up like freeing her from her misery and her torment that she had been experiencing for, 500 years? Was it that long?
Yeah, that was kind of an accident, though.
Yeah, it was a little accidental, but at the same time, it needed to happen.
It did, but not within the context of anybody in universe understanding. Like, as far as she knew, as far as they knew at the time, they completely undermined 500 years of emotional sacrifice because they just couldn't take her at her word. Which, to be fair, why would you? She seemed like a flake. And that's what I loved about that arc, is that it was actually fairly complex and nuanced. And there was no right answer except for the one you found, which was the wrong way to do.
Yeah. And I mean, the fact that she managed to keep it completely under wraps for so long is like, holy crap.
Also, the entirety of Jet's story arc.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, Jet was Jet's story was pretty sad, but also, kind of nice in the end. She got her she got hers in a good way. So,
and I think it's cheating to say Undertale or Deltarune, but I mean, come on.
True. That is very true. All right. Let's move on to this next question before we take a break. This one is from Moolah Man. How would an interaction between Peach and Pauline play out, considering Pauline used to date Mario? Whispers to Kyle, imagine that catfight.
No.
No.
They would be besties. Come on.
Nah, they're cool.
They used to both date Mario, thus they share all the embarrassing stories about him.
Exactly.
And like, Pauline clearly knows what she's doing around the city, so now Peach is like, hey, you know what? I need a new minister of finance. Come on over.
Something like that. Nah, they're cool. It's fine.
And somewhere Mario's going, I feel like something bad is about to happen to me.
Yeah, you're right, Mario. It is. But, I don't know. It might be bad, might be good.
I'm going to go see what Rosalina doing, because I feel like I'm being outnumbered here.
Well, I mean, if you go based on canon, Rosalina's Mario's mom.
Oh, is that what that's supposed to be?
I think it's something weird like that. I might be wrong on that, but
that's when Luigi just grabs him by the back of the overalls. No, Mario, you stay right here.
He could say, I could go see what the Daisy's doing, and Luigi just gives him the death stare.
That's when Luigi grabs him by the back of the head. No, you stay right here.
Exactly.
Capiche?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if that's what it is. I don't think that's not official. That's like, fanon. That's fanon.
Kind of like solid, satisfying canon to this.
Yeah, it's a bit of fanon extrapolated based on Rosalina's story from the original Galaxy. So,
okay,
I'm probably making some crap up, but whatever. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick break before I dig this hole any deeper. Then come back with more on the BumbleKast.
We're the bee and the berry. I'm the bee.
Straws. No, I'm the bee.
Oh, my bad. We can cut that, right?
No, we can cut that.
Okay. We're the bee and the berry.
I'm the bee.
And I'm Strawberry.
And The Bee and the Berry is an irregularly scheduled podcast where we talk all things Sonic, writing fan fiction, and fan creation.
We snoop around at fan events, review the latest and hottest Sonic content, and host interviews with our fellow Sonic fan creators.
Just girly things.
And hey, if you want, you can totally send us any discussion topics or questions you'd like us to talk about, and we might answer them.
Or we might not.
But hey, you never know. You can find us on Twitter, Blue Sky, Tumblr, and YouTube at The Bee the Berry.
Okay, we're running out of time here. Gotta grow fast.
Ciao!
We're back, and we got a question from Soccercott. Elmira Duff from Tiny Toon Adventures moves to Zootopia and wants to hug all the animals. How do the characters like Judy, Nick, Chief Bogo, Bellwether, and Mr. Big react?
I mean, she's going to be incarcerated in some form. It's also been a while. I need to look up who some of these are.
Judy and Nick are the main characters, right? I haven't seen...
I remember that.
I haven't seen Zootopia, really, but I know enough. Chief Bogo is voiced by The Rock, right? Am I hallucinating that? I might be wrong on that. Idris Elba. Oh, okay, that's right.
I was about to say, I was pretty sure it was Idris Elba.
It's Idris Elba, okay. Chief Bogo is the Ox. Yeah, that I knew. For some reason, I was thinking he was voiced by The Rock, but...
Yeah, no, Chief Bogo is going to lock her up. Judy's going to lock her up. Nick is going to find ways to sick her on other people for hilarity's sake. And then sheds no tears as she's locked up. Mr. Big and Bellwether will find ways to make her disappear.
Yeah.
And now it's the Madam Skullhead show, starring her, Madam Skullhead.
Uh-huh.
And nothing of value was lost.
Yeah. Pretty much. This one's from somebody. No. Looks like Wind has taken one too many blows to the head. She is no longer Wind Taven the Dragoon, but now Don Quixote de la Mancha. What does it take for the crew to be sucked into the madness? Who shall have the honor of being Sancho and the fair lady Dulcina?
Lissy and Jobin are going to be fighting over who gets to be Sancho. Like, Jobin loves the part. He wants to be Sancho. And I mean, sure, he could be the leading lady. He's got the looks, but he doesn't want that. He wants to be Sancho. It's more fun. And Lissy is adamant that she has to be Sancho because she's Wynn's best friend, and thus for she has to be Sancho.
So does that leave Foreign to be Dulcina?
He's not participating in this madness.
Oh.
For pity's sake, they have a ship to fly, and she's trying to slay the engine. We need that to breathe out in the ether. Did anyone forget that? Hello? Also, she has the lyrics completely wrong. This is a butchering of a classic.
I'm being told he's the windmill. Oh. Okay.
I mean, Wind may think he's the windmill, but...
Spoiler 1001 has a question. With the Bayonetta games using the Frank Sinatra recorded Fly Me to the Moon for Bayonetta 1 and 2 and Moonlight Serenade for 3 as main themes for the games, what Sinatra song, or a song from that era, do you think would be fun for a different hack and slash game?
Hard to say since I am musically illiterate, but...
My Way.
Maybe Yeah. Maybe a somber rendition of My Way.
Yep.
As you fight your way through the endless hordes as the credits roll. Might be interesting too.
Maybe. Or just go absolutely bonkers and do it, go over the top ridiculous with it like Bayonetta does, and just do My Way as like this huge bombastic track.
Okay.
Either one works. Either way, My Way is definitely the one I'd go with.
Maybe I'm just hearing it wrong in my head, but I hear an upbeat, bombastic version of My Way, and it starts to sound like ska, and I don't know if I like that or not.
Not like that. Not like that.
Regrets, I got a few.
Well, I mean, I
don't know if this is actually a fun idea or sacrilege.
Why not both? I mean, we're talking a Bayonetta style game here. I mean, sacrilege is kind of the name of the game on that front.
Fair point.
Yeah, it's part of what makes the game so great. Tutsy of the Wise asks, you've mentioned the Darkstalkers OVA before and how you hated every episode of it except the first one. I've watched it before and I don't remember the series being the greatest thing in the world, but I didn't think it was all that terrible. What do you remember not liking about those 2 episodes?
I think it was 4 total.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Unless the version Tetsuo saw was like the combined 2 and 2, which who knows how they were released over the years. And it has been a while, so I don't remember things terribly clearly. I just remember that the first episode had great pacing and was really gorgeous to behold and did a lot of world building. And then none of that mattered for the rest of the OVA. That the pacing overall slowed to an absolute crawl.
Mm-hmm.
And most of it became a slow burn, pun intended, for Pyron and Donovan hating the fact that he was on screen. And it's like when the character has most of the screen time and he doesn't want to be there, I don't want to be there with you either, buddy. And then there was this long extended sequence of him brutalizing himself on spikes as penance or something. And it's like, I really don't want to watch this. Thanks. And then Pyron's like, I'm here. Oh no, I'm defeated. And some talk about the human spirit enduring or something. And it's like, well, there you go.
Well, alrighty. The Cyberspace Coco has a question. I was a fan of Undertale back in the day when the game first came out and fell off before the fan base blew up and got intense. I figured I would get around to Deltarune when the whole thing came out, but I find myself getting back into it with chapters 3 and 4. I remember Gaster being a big deal in Undertale theories, but now I find out he's a decisive issue today, with some thinking he's the big bad behind everything to others thinking he's a red herring. What's your take on Gaster?
Short answer, I honestly don't know. Long answer, because that would be boring. I did watch somebody's video explaining why they think Gaster is deeply involved. And it wasn't just, here's my fan theory. Like, he backed it up with receipts. Stuff like, I can't remember the exact details now, but hints to Deltarune clearly tied to Gaster before the game was even announced. Stuff that was taken down before the game was announced that you can only find through the Wayback Machine. Which is that kind of deep dive nonsense that Toby Fox would pull just to make sure you knew it was important.
That sounds like him, all right.
Like stuff that's deep in the code that it's, when you connect the dots, I don't feel like it's a huge logical leap. It's like, if this is accurate, holy crap, it was there all along. And if not, well, I can't really dismiss the connections out of hand. They make enough sense. And he has set us up with all the previous content to look for this and expect this. We have become our own worst enemies when it comes to this material. So if the long con is this is all Gaster's play, then the already brilliant writing has been taken to another level, because I didn't pick up on any of that at all. And the game works perfectly fine without Gaster. Like, I didn't get into any of the Gaster lore at Undertale, let alone by chapter 4. And I kind of rolled my eyes because I'm like, he was a cut content character. He's not that involved, guys. The game works perfectly fine on its own. Where would he fit? And then watching this video explaining where all these breadcrumbs lie, it's like, wait, this could work. So if this narrative that already is rife with variables
Yeah.
and works perfectly fine with its two major through lines, and then has an entire hidden conceit that also works, whether you engage with it or not, how do you compete with that? How do you even stand shoulder to shoulder with that kind of narrative genius? I cannot fathom how to structure the base game story, let alone this level of conspiracy. And if it is all just a red herring, if he's having a laugh, the fact that he's able to orchestrate all that and produce a solid product is awe-inspiring.
Let Toby Fox have a laugh at all of our expense.
He can have whatever he wants, man. I can't compete with that.
Pretty much.
His power level is way beyond mine.
Well, at least you recognize it.
Freely and clearly. Just
Twilord asks, which of these pairings has your favorite character design combo? And he sent us an image of various Digimon with their, not trainers, what's the other word? Apparently cleaner,
Tamers?
Maybe? Tamer?
cleaner. Okay.
It says cleaner on the cards. It says cleaner on it.
Yeah, maybe you'll throw it into the video version, maybe not.
Yeah.
For those who know Digimon, it's
Put it in the chat.
image of Tomorrow, Tenma, Reina Sakuya, and Pristimon, Makoto Kuonji, and Chirapmon, and Kaio Sarashiro, and Murasa Memon.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I know it's Muramasa, but that extra meh in the middle.
Mirasamon. Mirasamon. I don't know. Words.
It's a furry urukai when you get down
Why
there.
do the Digimon all have to have Mon at the end of their name? Pokemon doesn't do that.
No, but out of the tamers, trainers, humans,
Yeah.
kind of dig tomorrow's look.
The spiky hair.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
so tired of these anime characters that have the bangs that fall directly between their eyes and crisscross. I'm so sick of that. So having someone who doesn't do that, already like him. Also, that's a nice jacket. I want that jacket.
Yeah. I think they all look
And
pretty.
Raina's fine.
I think they all look pretty good.
Uh,
Makoto's a little.
yeah, he's a little too,
He's a little.
you know, my father owns land. For me.
Yeah.
And Kyo, boring. Sorry, if Kyo stands. Kyo.
Kyo is a bit boring. Yeah.
As for the critters, we already talked about Gekomon in another episode. It's fun. Wouldn't trust them around small children, but it's an interesting design.
Yeah.
Pristamon, it's all right. Honestly, it looks like a Pokemon design that I wouldn't like. If that's any context, I guess. Chirupmon, that's cute. That's a neat critter. I like that.
That's a good design. Yeah.
Partner fella. And Muramasamemon this is the thing that drives me nuts with Digimon. He doesn't look like he fits. This is something else. This is some other furry series.
Digimon is just whatever.
I know. It's cute. It's eggs and blobs and cute critters, and then angel, cyborg, monster, demon.
I mean, there's a little bit of that in
understand.
Pokemon too. I mean, it's not like
A little bit, and I'm not fond of that either. But
Leomon died for your sins.
is that why my soul is immaculate? Well, these other three things, they look like trainable monster catchable critters. Cool. The last dude, it's a dude. It's a dude with a dog mask.
You're not Pokemon.
I know that, and that's why I don't follow Digimon. That's what you do with Digimon. You can't. Okay, fine. You grow, hatch, upload, whatever.
I didn't know Lee was a Digimon person.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Which series?
What series?
Kyle's commenting on your knowledge of Digimon.
I can't hear Kyle.
I know. That's why,
That's
I'm
why
pointing to you
she's
now.
telling you.
If you're going to comment on the show, you might as well be included.
I feel good.
Well, then,
Shut up. No.
Point is, with this Digimon stuff, you're putting pearls before swine. I do not appreciate it as the fans do. So,
Okay.
My heckling aside, that's just my own. That's my own personal take. I don't mean to disparage what you guys in the Digi fandom enjoy.
So Twilord is asking specifically which of these pairings do we like the best?
Oh, none of them.
None. Really?
Chirpmon needs to go with tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Let them just be two cool dudes doing cool things together, and get Raina a better critter.
Well, yeah. Well, there you go, Twilord. I hope we didn't answer your question. Vineclad asks, got a new prompt for you. 4-part miniseries revolving around Proto Man versus the 4 Darkman robots from Mega Man 5. How does this series play out? With a sick soundtrack, I tell you what. I love that Darkman stage theme from Mega Man 5. Boom. Good stuff.
4 issues is probably too much. But given how things were back in the day, it would be, here's your 4 issues. We're making this a trade. Okay. Issue 1 is Proto Man learning of the Darkmen and how he's been impersonated, and it's his call to action. Issues 2 and 3 are him hunting down Darkmen 1, 2, and 3 and dealing with them. I guess 2 is the stinger to lead you into 3. Sorry, Darkman 2 at the end of issue 2 is the stinger to bring you into issue 3, who then goes on to Darkman 3, and leaving issue 4 for the drawn out fight with Darkman 4.
Well then, I mean, that seems fine.
I don't know what the emotional through line isn't necessarily, because I'm not as familiar with Mega Man 5. That was like, we were building up to 4, and it's like, okay, once we're in production with 4, I can start doing the deep dive research of what we're doing after that. But we didn't get there.
We didn't get there. No. And here's one from Wildcard717. You mentioned Cowboy Bebop was an influence on Dragoon. The crew of the Bebop and the crew of the Fortune's Lab are after the same bounty. How does it go, and who actually brings the bounty in?
Well, God, if we had the director and the budget and the soundtrack for this, good Lord, I'd sign away the rights just to see it. Yeah. Number one, Foreign is not happy with the entire situation because they're mana hunters, not bounty hunters. They look for energy reserves in sometimes hostile areas. This is tracking down people who will fight back. This is inherently dangerous. He's not fond of the idea. Wynn's like, let me at him. I'll get him. And that's precisely why Foreign is on edge the entire time. And we need delightful crossover elements. So
of course,
you have to have the Wind and Spike Spiegel fight. They find the bounty at the same time. They get in each other's way. Wind goes off the handle and starts throwing punches. And she can't get a solid hit in on Spike because he's just that smooth, but he's dealing a lot of damage to her. She's not falling down. What the hell is she? Lissy finds Ed and Ein and is delighted by the doggy, and they have their own delightful little subplot together that involves an explosion that is likely Ed's fault. Jobun and Jet realize they're tired of this mess, and they just hang out and play Go together for the rest of the episode, swapping stories about how the rest of the crew on either side are just absolute idiots, and they just need them to get them through day to day. Ain't it always the way? Which leaves, I guess... Oh my God, I am blanking on her name.
What? Who?
Faye, for the love of God. Why could I not think?
I was almost going to say Faye. Like, Faye or Ed?
She's one of the principal characters. It's
Yeah.
Valentine.
Yeah,
My Valentine. No, that's Yu-Gi-Oh.
No,
My
that's,
Valentine.
yeah.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's Yuki.
Valentine? Yes, I know it's Valentine. Who? My Valentine. I will strangle you in your sleep.
Well, it's yourself, so.
I don't care. I'm there.
Yeah.
Anyway, that leaves Faye and Foreign to actually do the actual work.
Okay.
And she thinks she has him wrapped around her little finger because she has her way with men like that. She will con him start to finish. And he's not really from around here. He doesn't know any better. He's following along, sure enough, except he knew she was on to this from the get-go. He had her pegged at first glance. He knew she was trouble, so he's been playing her the entire time. And so the big reveal comes around, the gotcha moment for them both, and that double gotcha ends up letting the bounty get away.
Oh, man.
Ultimately, the bounty like trips over Ein, and Lissy and Ed catch him, and they decide to split the bounty in the end.
Well, there we go. And we have one last question from Wide-Eyed Innocent. Dear Mr. Flynn, I'm trying to study different literary genres and understand how they worked, and having some trouble, I thought I would ask you, since you've been a writer for such a very, very, very long time. What is Omegaverse? I understand it is some manner of subgenre in romance, but I do not grasp the details and was hoping you could explain it in vivid detail, along with any advice you may have for good or bad tropes contained therein. Mr. Krause, please feel free to join in if you have any insights.
Wide-Eyed Innocent, my left foot.
See, I know who asked this.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I know who asked this. They're not innocent. They know. They know what they were asking. They knew.
Well, I am only passingly familiar with the subgenre, mostly for the drama that revolves around it. It is not my cup of tea. If you're into it, then cool. More power to you. It's not my bag. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, I will give you the gentle introduction. And if you decide to explore, do so, but do so safely, because it's the internet. And it's a dangerous, horrible place. The net is dark and full of terrors. Real quick summation is that Omegaverse is a subgenre of fiction that is romantic and usually erotic, based around the idea that people have innate hierarchies within them, like the myth about alpha males and whatnot within wolves and other species, which is bunkus across the board.
Yeah.
It's the primary conceit for how the stories and the character relationships are, built out. Those are the tropes. And I guess it's fine as a writing mechanical device.
It started in the Supernatural fandom, which the principal cast of that is all male, so draw your own conclusions, I suppose.
Well, looking up just to be sure what I was talking about, Wikipedia says there's examples of it you can trace back to the 60s.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
people being weird is universal to the species, man.
Well, yeah. It's true. Kirk and Spock, I mean, yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
To bold to go where no man has gone before. Anyway. Doing a little more than mind melding. Point is, my cursory understanding of the greater meta fandom is that things can get a little rough and people can be very possessive of their concepts. So again, if that sounds like your thing, be safe, be cautious as you get into it. It goes for anything. But that is the extent of my knowledge on it.
Yeah, that's about it. I don't really have anything to add. If I did, this wouldn't be the proper venue for me to add them.
One step closer to BumbleKast After Dark.
Yeah. Thank you, Wide-Eyed Innocent, for making your name end with a W, so you're at the end of this episode of the BumbleKast. Your name start with a W, not end with a W. My bad.
I don't know, it's fine. All right, so that's going to wrap us up for this episode of the BumbleKast. Thank you so much to the folks over at patreon.com/BumbleKast, Ko-fi.com/BumbleKast, and our YouTube members for supporting the show and sending in their questions. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Tread lightly in the Omegaverse. And we will see you next time on the BumbleKast.
Watch out on AO3. Never know what you'll find over there.
I mean, tread lightly. At least wear socks. Just
Oh, they get all squishy. The Mario canon is based on nothing but various assumptions. There's no real solid canon to it necessarily. Like, it changes per game, so
I would say that the latest Donkey Kong game should have put the last nail in the coffin for anyone hoping for a solid interconnected Nintendo verse.
Oh, man.
Very much play it by ear.
Oh, I mean, I haven't had that since, I don't know, Mario 64. Yeah. Dragoon is nearly existent. And guess what? It's a fully original book. It's not reprinting a bunch of stuff that Ian dubiously claimed ownership of.
You've been listening to the BumbleKast, a co-production of Bumble King Comics and the KNGI Network. Original theme music composed by Ken Coda Snyder. Remixed intro by T-Lopes. Find out more information, along with podcast feeder links, MP3 downloads, and more at bumbleking.com and kngi.org.
Yeah.
Finally saw K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh yeah? Is it any good?
Yeah. It's right up your alley.
My
You'll enjoy it a
alley?
lot.
My alley
Yeah.
specifically? Okay.
Yeah.
What makes you think it's up my alley? Is it not up yours? Up yours, Ian Flynn.
No, it's in my wheelhouse too. But
Okay.
it's got some bumping tracks.
Okay. I've heard a few.
It's very funny,
Okay.
and it's mostly just badass women kicking ass start to finish.
Oh, you know me well.
Like the only thing it's missing is a motorcycle, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, well, there's always a sequel. There's always a sequel.
But yeah, we're going through it, and I'm like, all right, this is fun. This is nice. I don't really see why everyone's losing their mind over it, but this is fine.
Well, K-pop is huge.
then
That's probably why.
Well, and then the third act twist hit,
Uh-oh.
and it's like, oh, this is why. Okay.
Now you get it, I guess, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, okay, you teed everything up, and I'm like, all right, this is fine. And then you're like, and here's why it matters. And it's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll dig it. I'm kind of sick of hearing Golden. It's inescapable. It's a fine song.
I've heard
I
that
just, I'm
one.
tired of it.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that one.
But no, it's really solid. It does a lot of stuff that I liked, and there are
Okay.
a couple of points where I'm like, are they going to do this traditionally? And they're like, nope, we're going to do it this way. And it's like, how refreshing.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, give it a watch when you can.
Okay. I'll try. You're being asked, what's your favorite song from the movie? Well, we know it's not Golden.
Maybe Idol. One, because it isn't overplayed to death, and two, I'm a sucker for any song that stands on its own but is also intrinsically linked to the plot.
Uh-huh.
And it's very, very on the nose in context. Out of context, it could stand on its own. I find that incredibly impressive.
That is a hard needle to thread. So, yeah.
A lot of those songs kind of walk that fine line. Like in the context of the film, they have a lot of meaning, but they also work on their own. Golden is a prime example of that. It's like the plot almost, but
Yeah.
it works as its own track. And the final track, I don't remember what it's titled, but it also, really means something in the moment, and then by itself is a perfectly good standalone track. So, yeah,
Cool.
good stuff.
Cool.
Like the only track that didn't really stick with me was Soda Pop, and I think that's the point.
I think that's the point. Yeah, that song I know of, and it's because it's like, yeah, it's supposed to kind of suck.
yeah, and it works. It works very well in that regard.
Yeah.